Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 and Empowerment. I am going to be doing some free readings for you guys tonight. So to be put on the list for a free reading, just put your name in the comments. Sorry. And then everybody's doing okay today. I'm doing good. I'm just a little tired. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? You can ask a question, but I really don't focus on the questions. Whatever Spirit wants you to know at this time is what you're going to receive. However, when you put the question out there, typically Spirit usually will answer. Not always, but something of the sort will get answered. Guys, just give me your first name so I can put you on the list, please, or whatever name you want to go by. Okay, again, whoever SAS is, just so that you know, I can't guarantee that it's answered, but, you know, you put the question out there, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Pinky, thank you. Just making sure. I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit before I get into doing the readings. Hi, Gentry. How are you, hon? I got you on the list. You're number 3. I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm good. For those of you who are asking questions, I can't guarantee that Spirit is going to answer those questions. I don't normally take questions. So whatever Spirit wants you to know at this time is exactly what Spirit wants you to know. If the question is answered, that's good. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Just letting you guys know. No problem, hon. I just don't really have too much time to focus on questions and stuff. Is the only reason why I do what does Spirit want you to know. But you know, whatever is meant to come out is exactly what will come out. So this first reading is going to be for SAS. Is this one for them? Thank you. Okay, so instantly I'm seeing that if you visualize success in this situation that you're referring to, I'm speaking with SAS. I don't know what your first name is, but anyway, whenever you're thinking about this situation, however it is that you want it, it's saying the universe wants to give that to you, but you need to think positive. Quit having doubts and fears about it. Let go is what I'm hearing. So sometimes we have to let go of things and back off of the situation just a little bit so that it'll move forward in whatever direction it's meant to. So let's see what other cards that they have to say for you today. What other messages do you have, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self for SAS, please. Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Okay, so it's saying to listen to your intuitive feelings. You may be receiving messages, intuitive messages, these messages that keep repeating about what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Other things that have to do with letting go of different people, places, and things that may be holding you back from having like a good, okay, I don't know what the right word to say is, because they're showing me not just with romance, but this is talking about with friendships, with any kind of relationship that you be having, that there's things that may be holding you back. And I feel like it's kind of like the way that you think about things. So really check your thought process. And if you're starting to think those lower vibrating thoughts or things that are not so pleasant doing your reading. So there's a lot of energy just pouring in, which makes me feel like you probably go through those type of things as well. So really pay attention to your intuition. It's trying to get you to heal certain aspects of yourself when it comes to fears and doubts in letting go. So whatever that means. Hi, Paula. How are you, hon? But anyway, definitely listen to your intuition at this time. Any repeated thoughts that you're having, you may even be receiving some sort of like daydreams or repeated like daydream type of dreams. Pay attention to those as well. Children, if you don't already have them or in your future, something to do with your children being very connected to spirit, to nature beings as well, as what I'm hearing. Very gifted children. Okay, so I'm a little bit indecisive about this. I kind of feel like you already have children, but then I also feel like you don't have children. So I don't know if you've had a child before or had somebody, maybe there was a miscarriage in the whole situation, or a child could have died, or maybe you haven't had a child. And this is referring to children and other lifetimes that are stepping forward and guiding you at this time. And I'm hearing no on that though. So I'm not real for sure why I'm getting like a tug and pull from having children to not having children, but either way it goes, this is talking about your children being very in tune. So again, I'm kind of confused on what it's trying to show me. And maybe it's unclear or it's showing an unclear message just because there's bits and pieces that you are only supposed to find out. Or maybe it's meant for you don't have children. Thank you. I'm glad that you clarified that for me, because it was confusing me what was going on. Okay. So this is if you're going to have children, or when you have children, they'll be very in tune. Ask when you, if you're somebody that meditates, ask your guidance to connect you with children that this is referring to, because it'll either show you like timelines of when you're going to have children, if that's what it's referring to, or it's going to show you, timelines when you've had children in other lifetimes. Maybe it's also, could also be referring to inner child healing. Yes, I'm hearing ding, 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 which means I'm spot on with that. It took forever to get to that. Anyway, all of the above are accurate is what I just heard. So, because I was questioning, why did you take me all the way through that rigmarole? But they're saying all of the above is accurate. So let me see what other messages that they have for you, hon. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. Are you somebody that meditates? Because if not, that's something that you definitely need to do at this time. Because the more that I'm sitting here and kind of contemplating on what it is that it's trying to show me, I feel like there's some sort of energy that is trying to come through me. So whether it be a child from another lifetime, or this is just like inner child, things that have to do with you, oh crap, I don't know what the right way to say this is, but something that has to do with wounds that need healed from when you was a child or from past lives, bringing that forward to help heal your inner wounds. I'm not really for sure if I'm saying that right, but I feel like I am. But again, I'm itching a lot, which makes me feel like a lot of energy is just coming in. So it's really relevant that you meditate at this time. The energy that's trying to come through for me is trying to come through for you. That's why it's coming through me. So make sure that you're just quieting your mind for a few minutes a day and asking to connect with whatever energy this is. And all you have to say is, you know what, I don't know what Trish was really talking about or referring to, but my higher self knows, my angels know. So guide, lead, and instruct me through this meditation. Let me see, let be revealed what I'm supposed to see that has to do with this children card. They said, yes, they got you. Okay. So make sure that you're doing that. Am I supposed to continue? Okay. What other messages do you have, please, for SAS? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Let me get Paula on the list. Is that what you want to go by, is Paula? Hi, Taylor. You wanting a reading? Let's see, Paula. Okay, gotcha. I think I got everybody. Okay, gotcha, Taylor. You're number 5 on the list. If you guys are wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments and I'll get right to you. Sorry. Okay, so this may have to do, this children card may also have to do with somebody that's passed, a past loved one. It could be like a family member that was a child when they passed or something of that sort. Again, I'm not getting a real meanings to this card. And they're saying, yes, there is definitely several meanings to this card. But anyway, this card is referring to a mediumship ability that you may have, or that is opening up in you, or that if you already have, it's awakening to a deeper state of being. And I heard yes for that. So this may even be referring to children coming through in this mediumship ability that you have. So pay attention to, like, if you're getting like these sounds of children playing or things of that sort, when you start to hear something of that sort, say, okay, this is what Trish was telling me about. I'm connecting with this. What do I need to learn? What do you want me to know? What do you want me to experience? What do I need to learn at this time? And you will learn exactly whatever it is. But I feel like this is talking about some sort of awakening or a deepening of a mediumship ability to connect with spirit in a very divine way. Yes, I'm hearing. So if you're not already tapped into that, expect that to start awakening in you. Is leading you towards awakening that more, or something of that sort. But it's asking you to stay grounded at this time, connect with the earth, make sure that you're just imagining as you wake up in the morning that you're sending roots down, energetic roots. Just visualize it, send them down into the earth and ground your energy into it. Bring some energy up from the earth, whether it be from like a puddle of water, or some kind of gemstone that you imagine being there, or I imagine all kinds of different things being there. And then I'll pull that energy up and I'll envision like a cocoon coming around me, protecting me from outside sources of lower vibrating energies, or what have you, any kind of spiritual attachments and all of that good stuff. And when I do that regularly, I stay balanced, I stay focused, I feel as if I'm more together and connected with spirit. When I don't do it every single day, I definitely know the difference. So make sure that you're doing something of that sort. I'm going to get you one more card, and then I'm going to let you go. What other messages do you have, please? Mention this one. Okay, thank you. The Great Severing, which is Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So you may be learning lessons that have to do with love, that are bringing up frustration, could be bringing up anger, could be making you see things in an illusionary way, or like delusional type way. And it's up to you now to just really listen to your intuition and listen to your guidance and what it's telling you. You know, those repeated thoughts that you have all the time that may be saying, don't get so angry about that. You used to be like this too. Okay. Something of that sort. And I'm just using that as an example, but you know, you get these moments where your higher self, your soul, your whatever is putting you in check. The angels even are putting you in check and helping you to process through these things that are causing you anger, conflict, confusion, whatever it may be. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, I'm going to move on to Pinky, and then Gentry, Paula, and Taylor. If I missed anybody, please let me know. You're very welcome, honey. Have a great night. What cards am I supposed to start with? Thank you. What messages do you have for Pinky, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Pinky. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. So I feel an energy of feeling like you have been defeated, like you're not moving forward, like your prayers are not being answered. Hi, Priscilla. How are you, honey? Like your prayers aren't being answered. You may be feeling like a little bit helpless, or maybe just down on your luck. Even a lot of times this card will mean that you're feeling gloomy or down in the dumps, something of that sort. But on the other side of this is, how do you bring yourself out of that? So it's really asking you to take a look at your life and see what kind of thought patterns you can change around, what kind of I am affirmations you can use to bring you to a more positive energy, something of that sort. And I feel like this has to do with romance or love or some sort of relationship, but I feel like it's a romantic relationship. Let me get everybody else's name down real quick. Priscilla, and then Rosemary. Hi, honey. Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary. How are you, honey? Hi, Amanda. Thank you for being here again. Yes, I am doing good. Thank you for asking. But it's asking you to use your discernment of spirit, figure out a way to bring yourself back up, and start using the law of attraction. Use I am affirmations to make you feel better until you do. Okay. So one of the things that I would do, when I first really started, to try to pull myself up out of a negative energy, I started taking post-it notes, just, these little sticky papers, and I would write things like, I am beautiful, I am talented, I am successful in all that I do, I am a successful entrepreneur, I am kind, I am loving, I am. And I just kept going on and on and on. And literally, these were posted all over my house. And not just that, I had a list of all of those I am affirmations. And then it went from having those I am affirmations to manifesting things by acting it and speaking as if I already had the things that I desired in my life. And then I would go a little bit further than that. When Nick and I got together, I started sending images out into the universe, meaning I would visualize what it was I wanted. And then I would see the universe giving it back to me with all kinds of love. And then I'd give them love back. And it was like this repeated thing. And I just manifest things. Okay. Not everything's came into my life that I've been trying to manifest, but I know that it will eventually when the time is right. So it's asking you to use the law of attraction to manifest things. I see that you're doing affirmations now. Good. When you start to feel whatever that affirmation is that you have, change the affirmations up to match what you don't feel, okay? But want to feel or want to have or what have you. But Penelope Dreamweaver is saying that doors are opening up for you now. Things that you've been asking for, that you've been, okay, they said the question that you're asking, yes, it's coming. You need to stay positive, not focus so much on what you want to happen. Okay. Again, using those I am affirmations, staying positive, acting as if you already have it, fake it till you make it is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, I feel like there's turbulence, and I don't know what exactly they mean by that, but I'm feeling like this push and pull, and like there's some kind of turbulence, but I feel like it's a good thing. It's like pushing you in the right direction. So if you feel tugged to do a certain thing and you keep feeling over and over and over again that you should go a certain direction, make sure that you're going that way. Even if this is just learning lessons about a romantic relationship that you was looking forward to having or you was wanting to have, and you're starting to see that it's kind of like going the opposite direction. They're saying, okay, there's still lessons that you need to learn. Those lessons are going to help you with the next relationship that you have to not do those things and have a healthier relationship. Does that make sense? So even if you don't get exactly what it is that you're expecting, it's always leading you towards what it is that the universe really has for you, or what is best for you, what is in the highest vibration for you. They're saying yes. But doors are opening up for you at this time is what they're saying. And I feel like this even may have to do with some kind of move. I don't know if this means like a physical move, like a house or something of that sort. I'm not really getting what that means, but it could also be job, because I heard J-O-B. I don't know who's spelling it out to me, but they spelled it out to me. So I don't know what they're trying to get at. Anyway, the very next card that came out for you is new opportunities, doors opening, heart chakra. So this is all about love. Matters of the heart. Now, this doesn't always mean romantic love. We need to take that piece out and remember that love for your friends, love for your family, love for your neighbors, love for the universe and the planet, any being, this is about learning about unconditional love and non-judgment. Yes, they're saying, but I feel like this is new opportunities as well in communication with people. I don't know if there was something that was missing, or maybe you couldn't fully express yourself the way that you need to, but something is opening up in that. And it may even have to do, hi Trish, I see you, hon. I got you. You'll be number 9. But anyway, this is saying that new opportunities are here for you. It's asking you to just trust in what you're receiving and then move forward with that according to what you feel like you're supposed to. You just moved into the house you inherited. Oh. Awesome. Thank you for clarifying that or confirming that for me. What other messages do you have, please, for Pinky? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, both of them. Okay, so you got spirit guides and third eye chakra came out with fluorite. Okay, and real quick. So before I even explain a lot about this card, there's definitely some thinking problems. Maybe not problems, but there's a lot of either racing thoughts or worries or stresses that don't need to be there. They're saying release them, declutter them, get rid of them. It may just be that you're not really doing any of that, and it's just a purge that's happening. So an energetic purge of the emotional body, the heart chakra even. But they're asking you to connect with your spirit guides at this time. If you're not used to doing that, just sit in meditation, close your eyes. Even if you have a hard time sitting and focusing, just close your eyes and say, okay, spirit guides, I may not know who you are, but I want you to connect with me at this time. Show me what it is that I need to see. Let me experience what I'm supposed to experience. Let me know what I'm supposed to know, whatever it is. And then just sit there. If it takes 5 days until a spirit guide finally comes through for you, takes, okay? Anyway, they're asking you to connect with them at this time, that they have information to share with you. I feel like there's some sort of connection that has to do with possibly being a starseed, but I'm feeling like it's talking about just a specific, okay, Pluto, something to do with Pluto. Let me just say it. I was having a hard time getting it out. I was seeing the word, I was seeing the planet, but something to do with the connection with Pluto. And I know that kind of sounds weird. It sounds weird to me, but either way it goes, look up Pluto symbolism, or look up something, I don't know, connect with it maybe during meditation, something of that sort. But connection with Pluto is coming out, but definitely probably going through some sort of energetic purge and emotional body purge at this time. Yes, they're saying. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and of support. Much love to you, hun. Just purging, talking to my spirit guides daily. Awesome. Keep doing that. Thank you for all the confirmations. Okay, so I've got Gentry. If you're still here, let me know you're here. Paula, Taylor, Priscilla, Ann, Rosemary, Amanda, and then Trish. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Just let me know and I'll put you on the list. Thank you, Gentry. What cards do I start out with, Gentry, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Gentry, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. I am not taking all those. The top one? They said the top and the bottom. Okay. So you two, it looks like maybe going through some sort of emotional purge. You may be feeling some body aches and pains, dizziness, heat or cold flashes, anything and everything that has to do with stuff like that. Deep cellular healing is what this is talking about. I feel like this is a deja vu moment. Did this card come up for you the last time that you got a reading? Anyway, I feel like a deja vu moment at this time. So if you already was going through that, experiencing some kind of ascension symptoms or, physical stuff going on that also has to do with the emotional purge or something of that sort, is because there's deep cellular healing DNA that's rapidly changing is what they're saying. Okay, well, either way it goes. DNA that's rapidly changing. So you're going to be going through a lot of different symptoms. You may want to watch my video on ascension symptoms if you haven't already done that, if you don't know what they are, because there's many different ones and there could be others that's not on there that you may be having at this time, but it would be felt in the physical body as well as your emotional body. So some sort of ups and downs with emotions, maybe processing through fears and doubts. Sometimes people go through like inner child healing and all kinds of different things. So it could be anything, but definitely an emotional purge at this time. Anyway, karmic relationships. This is Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So this kind of goes hand in hand with this. The conflict, I feel, is like you're kind of going up and down with your energy. You're probably feeling really tired one moment and then just a lot of energy the next moment. Or even if it's not a lot of energy, you feel normal and then all of a sudden you're just drained and you're like, man, why am I feeling so tired all of a sudden? That's exactly what this is talking about. There's some sort of balance that's coming. They're saying connection with trees at this time is going to be very beneficial to you. So sitting under a tree, just touching a tree, asking the tree to connect with you. So seeing your energy going from your body to the tree, from the tree to you, just imagining it until you can see it and feel it and all that good stuff. Even if it takes several days, just like I was telling whoever else about connection with spirit guides. But there's a lot of soul growth at this time, which is may make you feel some confusion, some conflict or what have you. You may feel like you're being pulled, feel like that's the right direction to go, and then all of a sudden you're being pulled in another direction. Just go with the flow is what I'm hearing, okay? What cards do I get? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Gentry, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages of spirit, from spirit and higher self, please. So this is talking about joy, patience, trust, creativity, miracles. I'm hearing love. And receptivity is coming up with this card for some reason. I don't know that that ever comes up with it, but receptivity. And I feel like that's meaning like spirit coming to you, you connecting with it, maybe on a deeper level, or something of that sort. Because I feel like this, okay, yeah, I'm kind of getting this sense of like when you was feeling a little bit, I don't know, maybe down, or the energy is lower, not lower vibrating, but what I mean is like you don't have as much, you're feeling tired or whatever. Then all of a sudden, like you get this boost of energy, you're feeling something coming through you, something of the sort. I feel like supernatural type of miracles are in works. If they're not happening yet, expect them. A lot of times what happens is right after I'll do a reading or a healing and I tell them to expect them, instantly within that night, things are happening. So if you're not experiencing, some sort of like energy coming through you and you feeling energy differently or something of that sort, then expect that to start happening. I was told to read the bottom for you. This is the death card, which means shedding of the old and a new conclusions of things that no longer serve you or no longer resonate with you anymore, and new cycles beginning with things that are better for you, that are more in a higher timeline or a better timeline for you. Yes, they're saying, but anything that doesn't resonate with you, people, places, things, situations, events, any kind of feelings that maybe you are trying to let go of, any kind of character defects at this time that you want to heal and let go of, or any healing at this time, like cutting cords with people, or anything, is what it's saying. It's time to release those things because they're wanting you to step into these new cycles, new beginnings. Yes, 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 they say. What cards do I get to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Gentry? Thank you. Okay, real quick. They're telling me to go back to this card, the deep cellular healing, and they're asking you to start connecting with the Octurians. Okay. I'm an Octurian starseed. I know when I connect with them, anytime I connect with them, there is deep healing. I can see them in front of me as if they're clear beings. I can feel them touch me. I can feel them taking things in and out of my body. You're going to experience similar things to that. So if you're not a meditator, they want you to interact with them. They want you to learn how to do the healing that they are doing on you. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because it's saying that my connection is unstable. You guys hearing me okay? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me before I keep going. Okay, thank you, Gentry. Thanks, guys. All right, so anyway, the mouse is talking about the loss of something. It could be to somebody stealing something from you, but I'm getting more of like this is talking about paying attention to small clues, details that maybe you would just push under the rug and think, that's just me thinking that. No, they're saying anything that's repeating, make sure that you're paying attention to, because it's helping you to learn what you need to release at this time, what have you. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, Gentry. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Paula, Taylor, Priscilla, Rosemary, Amanda, and then Trish. If I missed anybody, please let me know. Okay, thank you guys. You're welcome, Gentry. Thank you for being here, hon. Okay, so I've got Paula and Taylor would be the next two. Which cards do I start with for Paula, please? Animal spirit. Okay. What messages do you have for Paula, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. I'm assuming Paula's still here. Maybe I should have asked, but either way it goes, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I've already started. Am I supposed to continue with these? Okay, thank you. Which cards do I go to now? Thank you. Okay, Paula, I'm glad that you're here. So the first card that came out for you is the Peacock, which is about letting yourself stand out and be noticed. It's talking about not being afraid to be you. Am I supposed to take this one? Thought so. Okay, it's talking about not being afraid to be you, that the masks need to come off. Make sure that you are facing any fears and pushing through. That came through very, very clear. I feel like this has something to do with some kind of entrepreneurship or maybe a different career move or something of that sort, because I feel like money is a part of what they're showing me. Something that you do perhaps, or something of that sort, bringing in more financial security, some sort of stability is what I'm hearing. So whatever that means, it has something to do with soul gifts, some kind of spiritual gifts, or maybe natural talents that is awakening you, or maybe they're already awakened and becoming even deeper connection or something of that sort. Because this is a card of soul memories, about your soul gifts, lost connections that maybe you need to bring forward at this time. So you could even be a star seed. And it's, yeah, you are. Light worker, star seed, way shower, you are it. Okay. I figured so. Anyway, it's saying that you've done this before. So whatever it is that, that you know that you've done before, make sure that you're pulling that energy forward. If you don't know what you've done before and you need to recall those memories, start doing like reflective meditation, standing in front of a mirror saying, okay, I want to connect with any of my past selves, any of those that are connecting on other timelines at this time, learning other experiences, or have already experienced things that I need to learn at this time. Bring those things forward. Hi, Mama. How are you? Anyway, bringing those things forward. It says that you've done it before. You already have the connections. You already have the know-how. So make sure that you're doing that. Am I supposed to continue with these? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Paula? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. So there's a blissful energy coming in, a joy, a very trusting energy is what I'm hearing. But this energy is about, having ecstasy, having a blissful feeling, connection with 0 point energy, maybe. Yes, they're saying yes, ding, ding, ding. So if you're not somebody that already connects with 0 point energy, ask while you're meditating that you connect with 0 point energy. It will take you to a place of feeling like there's everything that exists there, creation, that you're a part of creation, as well as you may feel a void or feel like there's nothing there. It's a space of divine, what is it? Like complete connection, oneness to its maximum. I don't know how else to say that, but it's wanting you to get there. And I'm hearing trust again. So there's something to do with trust here. Trust in the process, perhaps, because I've seen process. What other messages do you have, please? The singer of healing. Okay, this is talking about something to do with you being a healer and the connection with your abilities to heal. Okay, yes, they're saying. I don't know what kind of healer that you are, but it's up to you to find out if you don't already know. But anyway, connection with your healing abilities at this time, bring them forward. Yes, you're being called to bring them forward. You probably already are, but I feel like there's even more to it than what you probably already know or are connecting with. Yes, they're saying definitely. And I actually heard some giggling. So there's something up their sleeves. Okay. And I'm talking about the universe or something up the sleeves. What other messages do you have, please, for Paula? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Thought there was a card that flipped over. Let me see. Maybe I was just seeing. Oh, there's a couple here. Okay. Am I supposed to take these? All right. So one of them is talking about beauty, health. Fragrance of life is what I just heard. I've never heard that with this card either, but yeah, something of that sort. And then this is talking about some sort of commitment being made, that maybe this is committing to following through with your desires, or something to do with letting yourself let yourself stand out and be noticed. I feel like this is some sort of spiritual connection. I don't know exactly what kind of gift this is referring to, but there's a spiritual connection that is going to create money for you during some point in your life. And this is asking you to just commit to it. Trust. Again, they're saying trust in it. Whatever you're going through at this time is leading you towards that change that you need to trust in. So things may not completely make sense to you. So it's asking you to trust before it makes sense. They're saying yes, ding, ding, ding. All right. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Okay, I got Taylor Mary, Amanda, and Trish. If anybody else is wanting, let me know. Penny, was you wanting a reading? Or are you just hanging out for a little bit? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but is it Elia Brunner? Is that your first name? I know I'm saying that wrong, and I apologize if I am, but I'll put you on the list. Can't remember if you've got a reading before, but it seems like this name is familiar to me. Okay, Taylor, I got you, hun. Getting ready to start yours in like 2 seconds. Thank you for telling me that you're still here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had everybody. Oh, you wanted to start reading people. Awesome. Do that. Definitely do that. Okay. Gotcha, Alea. Thank you. All right, let's see what they have for you. What cards am I supposed to start out with? Angel therapy or angel cards? Thank you. What messages do you have for Taylor, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit. Am I supposed to take them both? Okay, so both of these cards are cards about, doing whatever it takes to achieve your dreams and your goals. Whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest into your life or been working very hard on manifesting, it's asked you to not stop now. Continue to put in, like all positive energy is what it's saying. Positive energy, don't compromise. Your angels are guiding you at this time. It's time to give birth to new situations, events, even in your life. So I'm hearing that there's adjustments that need to be made. So, and I feel like it's kind of like my YouTube channel. It's constantly being adjusted, constantly being tweaked or whatever. I kind of feel like there's something that is going on in your life that you're still rapidly adjusting to and trying to figure out and just kind of going with the flow. If you're not going with the flow, they're asking you to go with the flow. But either way it goes, they're saying that you're protected during these changes. Yes, they're saying. Let me see what else they have for you. What other messages do you have for Taylor, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. So himself is about healing, shamanic energy, empowerment, enlightenment, magic. And, it's making me think of the connection between the heart and the mind for some reason. It normally doesn't, but for some reason, the connection between the heart and the mind is what I'm, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was getting a little bit sidetracked. Hi, honey. I see that you're here. Jas Winder. I can't remember what your first name actually is. Is that what you want to go by? Is it Jas? Anyway, this is talking about your abilities at the next stage of enlightenment. It's almost like you're getting closer and closer and closer to like a goal that you have, and then all of a sudden something shifts and it's like, oh, I thought that I was close to my goal, but now I'm not. But the reason why you feel like you're not is because you're closer to an even better thing that you don't even really have a goal for. Okay, it's almost like the shift is a must happen. Yeah, I feel like things are really shifting for you. Not that they were bad before, but I'm feeling like things are even shifting even more for the better at this time. They're saying yes. What cards do I get more? Okay, sorry. What other messages do you have? Ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self for Taylor, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to take all of them? This one? Okay, so the fairy who was kissed by the pixies is talking about love given, love received, metaphysical heart surgery, a metamorphosis of the emotions. So you may be going through some sort of unblocking of the emotional body. Yes, they're saying you may even feel like a purge, but it's helping you to receive love in a way that maybe you haven't been able to receive it before, or maybe there's something that's clearing that's helping you to open up to more love. And this isn't just talking about like romance like the romantic love. This is talking about love for your friends, family, coworkers, yourself, things like that. But this is also referring to seeing things from a different perspective. So the non-judgment comes from seeing things in a higher perspective. Yes, they're saying, but there's just some sort of transformation that's happening to the heart, which is also leading you to more like those new levels of enlightenment, or feeling a deeper connection, what have you. And they say the list goes on and on. So there may be a lot of things that's transforming in your life at this time, not just the emotional body, but just many different things that are healing and changing for the better. A shift has definitely happened. What card? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. So lepidolite is about trust, the third eye, and crown connections. So this is asking you to trust in the universal connections that you're receiving telepathic communications from. So decipher between the voices that you're receiving. Are they of a lower vibrating energy, a higher vibrating energy, or are they just of your own thoughts? Those things that are not of your thoughts, if they're of a higher vibrating energy, put time and energy into it. If they're of a lower vibrating energy, push them away. Get them out of your thought process. Work really hard on doing that. It's asking you to trust in the process that you're going through. Everything that you're going through is just helping you to become more enlightened, more aware. You're moving through higher states of the consciousness, which is changing you rapidly. Yes, they're saying a lot of adjustments need to be done, something of that sort. Anyway, guys, I apologize if your connection keeps breaking up. There is absolutely nothing on my end that I can do to change that. So I apologize, guys. Let me see if I got everybody on here. And I know too, guys, you should be able to go back and watch. I don't know if it actually shows you if the connection is broke up at that time, but sometimes people go back and watch it and they don't hear the connection being split up. So maybe watching on a different device also. Okay, just making sure. Okay, got everybody on here. Okay, sorry, Taylor. Anyway, it's asking you to trust at this time in those connections that you're receiving from the angels, from telepathic communications. Okay, synchronistic events, or even seeing synchronistic numbers or what have you. They're telling you to pay attention to those things, as well as animal spirit guides at this time. So whatever animals keep repeating in your life, make sure that you're looking at the animal symbolism for those animals, and they will help guide you as well. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, I've got Priscilla, Ann, Rosemary, Amanda, Trish, Alea, and then Jazz. If I missed anybody, just let me know. Sorry, guys. I'm having like a really dry throat at this time. Ever since I did, it was like the second or third reading, and I felt like there was some sort of like communication coming through. It has been stuck. You're very welcome, Taylor. Thank you for being here, hon. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, Priscilla Ann. I was told instantly to go to my fairy cards for you. Okay, no problem about the delay. There's usually a delay either way it goes. So it's like a 40-second to a minute delay. So I understand that. I'm patient with it. All right. So the first card that came out for you is Ibel the Retriever, which is talking about things coming back to you that maybe you once had or lost. This could mean connection. And I know that sounds funny because we were just talking about losing connection, but I feel like this means like connection with spirit, connection with higher self, something of that sort. Now, and I'm seeing like it referring back to when I was going through like dark night of the soul and feeling really down, like my prayers weren't being answered and stuff. When I just felt like I was less connected and I wasn't receiving any blessings from the universe, and I was kind of stuck and I didn't know which direction I was supposed to going. But now I'm feeling like that energy wasn't so down in the dumps that he was going through a dark night of the soul or anything like that, but there was some sort of energy that may have been taken from you and is now being given back to you, some sort of connection. Yes, they're saying. So it's funny that happened, because that's the way spirit works. You know, your connection will be lost and then it'll come right back. Definitely what this card is saying. And it's not talking about the computer connection. It's talking about spiritual connection. So I don't know exactly what's happened, but it was needed is what I'm saying. There was some kind of lessons that's being learned at that time, maybe processing or purging of some sort, maybe. But it's saying, those things are coming back. Your mojo is coming back. If you feel like you've lost it, then you probably have. But when things come back is when they're supposed to come. Not one. Several people have come back for reconnection, but I'm not wanting it. Okay, and that's your choice. Just put that energy out there that you don't want it, and the universe is going to allow you to learn the lessons that you need to learn through it regardless, but they'll take it away if you're not wanting that connection. Regardless, whatever lessons need to be learned out of that situation will be learned, or that person will still stay around. So make sure that if there's some kind of feeling that you need to process through, cords that you need to cut, what have you, that you're letting go of those things. What other messages do you have for Priscilla Ann, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Okay, this is just saying go with the flow. Okay, things may not seem as you want them to be, but they're asking you to go with the flow. You're going to see in the end why certain things were necessary. Even if this is referring to connections with people coming back that you don't want, it's still asking you to go with the flow because there's things that need healed, and it's for your benefit, not theirs. Okay, sometimes people have to come back in our lives to trigger us to heal whatever that negative aspect was. And that's kind of what happened. Then they will go away again. So something is coming to the surface for a reason, or will be coming to the surface. It's asking you just go with the flow. You already are aware that it's going to happen because I'm telling you that. So just go with it. And it's quite funny because I wasn't going to read what the bottom was, and they said read it. And it's the singer of connection. Again, it's talking about reconnecting with I feel like this is talking about spirit, but maybe it's talking about with these people that you're referring to, just so that you can learn your lessons. Because when they were saying go with the flow, it was telling me like you're not going to like having to go with the flow. It's going to be uncomfortable to you, but you're going to see at the other side of it that there is deep, deep benefits to going with the flow. So even if you're uncomfortable, they're saying push through. And okay, if this has to do with like a romantic relationship, they're saying that's not the connection that they're talking about. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there real quick. That's not who they're referring to going with the flow with, if that's what you're thinking about. So your life is a canvas. It talks about being an artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. And it's asking you this card is asking you to stop, take time out in nature, meditate. So 2 cards about meditation, or I'm sorry, a card about meditation, a card about manifestation. You can meditate to manifest. Okay, that's not the only way that you can manifest. Using I am affirmations, sending images out into the universe, like just imagining, seeing images of whatever it is that you desire, whatever you're trying to manifest, send those out to the universe. Act as if the universe is embracing them and send it back to you. However you visualize that is exactly how you're supposed to see it, or however you want to see it is okay. Intentions is what makes it happen anyway. But it's asking you to create your life. What is it that you want? Tell the universe what you desire, what kind of people you desire, what kind of job you desire, how much money you want to make, what kind of connections you want to have, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on. But make that list, say it out loud every day. Use I am affirmations like I am grateful to now have blank in my life. I am grateful to have manifested blank into my life. Fill in the blank, whatever that is. But it's asking you to get out and connect with nature at this time. Slow down. Connection with water may help you at this time because they were showing me the waterfall here. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to help you with your connection. All right. I'm going to get you one more card, I was told, and then I'm going to let you go. Rosemary, you'll be next, and then Amanda, Trish, Alea, and then Jazz. I'm not taking all of those. What other messages do you have, please, for Priscilla Ann? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. So, health, beauty, connection. I don't ever hear connection with this, but either way it goes. Okay, I'm getting a sense like this card is talking about emotional health. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of triggering that may happen. Good triggering, help you to see assets that you have, help you to not judge other people and see their assets. But it's also talking about connection with spirit again, a healthier connection which is going to come out of you going with the flow. Okay. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you, hun. Okay, Rosemary will be next. I see you, hun. Thank you. What cards do I start out with for Rosemary, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Rosemary, please? Love, romance. Am I supposed to take both of these? Yes? Okay, so either way I look at these, I was going to rearrange them because I thought they were supposed to go the opposite direction. They said it really doesn't matter because there's some sort of release, declutter, clearing. Like I just feel like a lot of blockages are being released from the heart and throat chakra. So communication matters to do with love. Anything that has to do with love, inner childhood wounds, connection with people that have passed is what I feel like this is referring to. But there's some sort of balance and healing happening when it comes to these kind of things. It's also asking you to call upon ascended masters. So if you're somebody that, like, I connect with Jesus almost not almost, he's like my best friend. So that's somebody that's helped me to learn how to heal, help me to be non-judgmental, help me to really relieve a lot of these anger conflicts that I've had. Not saying they're all gone, but he's helped me with those things. So it's asking you to work with ascended masters that can help you to clear the heart chakra, clear the emotional body at this time, and the throat for communication. Gabriel is also good with communication, but it's asking you to drink plenty of water, connect with water, see your energy going to the water and from the water to you. And I'm talking about like an ocean, a pond, a creek, what have you. Any of those would be beneficial to you at this time. Yes, they're saying. They're also saying wear turquoise. If you have turquoise, wear turquoise. And I'm seeing something around your neck and on a finger. So if you have a ring, make sure that you wear that, what have you. So it doesn't matter. I'm just seeing those things. That doesn't mean that you have to wear them that way or what have you. But I'm seeing that as meaning like jewelry would be beneficial to you. That's turquoise. What cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Rosemary? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Rosemary, love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages do you have for Rosemary? Am I supposed to take that one? Okay, so the maiden is talking about bringing a childlike energy to the situation, to have more joyful participation. Yes, 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 they said joyful participation is exactly what they wanted you to see or hear. Bring more of the playful energy, the all or nothing energy that a child brings. You know, a child, when they play, they give it their all. They don't want to quit until they're done, you know, type thing, until it's finished, what have you. And it's saying, you know, don't quit now. There's a lot of things that's being released or decluttered. However, on the other side of this is a lot of peace, balance, joy, what have you. Commit to it. Bring in joyful participation. Try not to complain about the things that you're going through when it comes to purging of the emotional body or the heart chakra, but it's saying, you know, be willing to release anything that no longer serves you. People, places, things, energies, anything you back, like a codependency even, is what else they're also asking you to do. But joyful participation keeps coming up. Childlike energy, manifesting through joy as well, is what I just heard. These cards, thank you. No? Okay. As soon as I said no, and they said yes, and I started shuffling, two of them popped out. You and your loved ones are safe. This is a new moon in Cancer. I'm not really for sure what this is referring to, so I'm going to read the book and see if it triggers anything real quick. Let me see. Move on. There is a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving a house, or moving to in a house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it is time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your if your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desires. Make sure to put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children or inner child. It's time to renew or review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities, and spend time near water will bring you peace and answers. Okay? So that's what this card is referring to. And then the next card that came out is Prosperity Lies Ahead. And this is talking about successful adventures or successful ventures, something of that sort. Something coming to a conclusion is what I'm hearing as well. But this is talking about abundance of love, joy, peace, happiness, togetherness is what I just heard. So it's definitely asking you to meditate at this time. If you're not somebody that normally meditates, it's definitely asking you to do so. It's really going to help you. It's really going to help you at this time. But they're also asking you to use I am affirmations, just like it has many other people, to help you to manifest things into your life, as well as envisioning things of that sort. So whatever. But anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Wonderful evening. Oh, awesome. Working with kids. I love it. Yeah, definitely take in some water, Priscilla. It'll help you. Okay, I got Amanda, Trish, Alea, and then Jazz. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. You're very welcome, Rosemary. Much love to you, hon. Thank you for being here. Guys, anybody that has been, thanks, Alea. Anybody that has been donating to my channel, thank you so much for those donations. They are helping me to get close with my daytime job. But thank you so much for that, as well as anybody that has been asking other people to come to my groups on Facebook, this channel, my Facebook page, whatever, any of my social media is truly appreciated. Thank you so much. It's because of you guys that my channel is starting to grow. Thank you, Rosemary. Much love to you, hon. Definitely wasn't asking to do that, but I wanted to make sure that I thanked people for doing that, because many of you guys do that. Some of you guys are doing it every single time I do a live feed, and it's very much appreciated, guys. So much love for you. Anyway, I'm going to move on to Amanda, then Trish, then Alea, and then Jazz. If I missed anybody, please put your name in the comments and I'll get right to you. I have room for 4 more people. Okay, so Amanda, this one's going to be for you. What cards do I start out with, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Amanda, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Amanda. Love, romance, finance, ascension. Thank you. There's some kind of energy that you need to cut cords with. I feel like this is referring to a person. As soon as I said some sort of energy that you need to cut cords with, I seen the word person. So this is referring to a person. So I'm not exactly for sure who it is, but I'm seeing a male's face. So it may be a family member, a spouse, or a boyfriend, what have you. It could be anybody, but I'm seeing a male that you need to cut cords with. It could be somebody from this lifetime. It could be somebody that was not just from another lifetime, but somebody that you definitely have known in this lifetime and others, or have connected with in one of your multidimensional aspects of yourself. Does that make sense? So we are multidimensional beings living and existing in many different realities at the same time, simultaneously. And, there's people that we experience in other life forms, the same type of person that we experience here. Does that make sense? So it's asking you to figure out who this person is and cut cords with them. I feel like you already know who I'm referring to. So working with Archangel Michael at this time will help you. just ask him to help you to cut any cords and release any blockages or anything that may be coming from somebody that's a male, because it's definitely a male. I see a male. I don't know who it is. Again, I apologize, but it's definitely a male. But anyway, it's asking you to, okay, hold on. Trying to get the full picture here. So you have some sort of either big ideas or some kind of inspired knowings that just come to you. Things that happen to do with spiritual connection, showing the world the real you, using your spiritual talents, things of that sort. It's saying that you're a light worker, a way shower, a gatekeeper even. I didn't hear yeah, I'm almost getting like you have some sort of connection to guardians at the gate. And I have no idea what that means. I know I have a card like that, but when I was saying, are you referring to the card? They're saying no, a guardian at the gate. So you may want to look that that may be what a gatekeeper is. Look up gatekeeper. Yes, they're saying definitely look up gatekeeper. My ear's itching as I'm saying that, so that's a connection. My head feels like it's being tickled right here. Some sort of gatekeeper is what they're talking about. So you may be a Palladian starseed. Yes, they're saying have a Palladian connection, deep connection, they're saying. So make sure that you're also, if you're not used to connection with the Palladians, that you're asking to connect with them during meditation. Yes, they're saying anyway, your inspired ideals could be coming from them as well. But it's saying that you have a double mission. You're a starseed, you're a light worker, you're also a gatekeeper. So you have a triple mission here, maybe even more than that. But it's saying that it's wanting you to find your place in the world by serving the world by being you. I mean, so however that is, again, it's some sort of spiritual connection. You may have a lot of visions about things that are to come or that you need to do or something of that sort, because I feel as if it's speaking as to you seeing future events or something of that sort. So you may be getting these deep inner knowings of which direction you're supposed to be going in. And maybe that's what it's talking about for future events. It could be things that have to do with the world or anything, but there's also something that has to do with that coming in. Yes, they're saying. What cards do I go to now? Fairy cards? Show me that again. Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Amanda? Love, romance, find both of these? Okay, so to Ohm the Poet and the Fairy Godmother came out together. I want to read what the book has to say about to Ohm the Poet, but the Fairy Godmother is talking about dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, enlightenment. Usually I don't hear that with that, but I'm hearing enlightenment. But this is also talking about doors being open for you. So there may be many doors is what they're saying, opening for you that has to do with spiritual connection, things being healed, cutting cords and releasing things, which even bring in more enlightenment, more oneness, more connection, something of the sort. This may be talking about going with the flow, but I want to read what it has to say in the book, because I'm not really getting what it's referring to. It's not a card that I know a whole lot either. Okay. To Ohm turns up in a reading. His presence suggests that youthful spirits and energy abound. This is a time to do exciting things and to tackle projects once been wanting to do, but for which you have perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy. It may even be the time to write about them, but you probably need to do them first. Okay, I feel like everything that I just said is all things that you already know, all things that almost like okay, this is weird. I kind of get the feeling like as I'm saying all this stuff, like you're like, yep, Trish, yep, exactly. Right. Because you know exactly what I'm talking about. So like this whole reading is like a confirmation for you, a big confirmation for you, but they're saying, wait, there's still some things that you haven't tapped into yet. Like you already know you're a light worker, a starseed, a gatekeeper. That may have been a little bit of something that you wasn't completely for sure of. But anyway, you know that you're a Palladian starseed, like all these things that you know, but there's still stuff that you haven't tapped into. We want you to receive that now. Okay. They're saying, open up your mind even bigger, cut some of these cords that it's referring to, go with the flow. Find out what it is that means by you being a gatekeeper, because that's going to open up some kind of floodgate, is what I feel like. Something is just going to keep pouring in, something of that sort. But anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Even though I feel like you're sitting there like, yep, that's right, Trish. But either way it goes, you needed to hear it or it wouldn't have came out. So thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you, Amanda. Have a wonderful evening, hun. Okay, I got Trish, Alea, and then Jazz. If I missed anybody, please let me know. I see that you're here, Alea. Trish, are you still here, hun? Okay, guys, I'm just waiting to see if Trish is still here. If not, I'm going to move on to Alea and then Jazz. If there's anybody else, and I'll be right with you. Oh, I'm glad it confirmed things for you, Amanda. Much love to you too, hun. You're very welcome. Hi, Trish. Okay, just making sure that you was here. I was told to go to my Starseed deck for you first, so let's see what they have to say. What messages do you have for Trish, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Okay, so at this time, you're being called to use your gifts, your talents. You're going through some sort of soul training that has to do with your soul gifts or even natural talents, and it's asking you to step up and step out. So don't be afraid to take off the mask, show the world the real you, present your talents and your abilities or gifts to the world. If you're not completely open and feeling as if you are able to share them with the world, ask your guidance to show you how to do that, how to overcome these insecurities if you have any or what have you. But it's asking you to step up now, take the mask off, allow the world to see the real you. Earth is talking about learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I was told to read the book on this one. And I'm getting real quick though, before I read the book, this has something to do, I'm feeling like a sense that it has something to do with like not taking on the weight of the world as your own. Also has something to do, may not say this in the book, but it has something to do with connections of programming that has happened to you throughout your life. It could have been put there by parents, TV programs, religious or political organizations of sorts, anything. And I feel like truths are being revealed and unblocked. Falsities are being unblocked at this time, and truths are being revealed. Something of that sort. So let me see what else is in the book real quick. Guess I probably should have just left these books over here a little bit closer, but whatever. Okay. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to their transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a strong longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attach themselves more to the earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between the two. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you choose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you are being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's what this card is about. What other messages do you have for Trish? Please, love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Okay, so just like whoever it was that was before you, the Piper is coming out because it's asking you to be more of going with the flow, the energy of what life is putting in front of you. There may be a lot of life lessons that you're learning at this time that have to do in relation with your soul gifts and the training that you're going through to help to prepare you to use your soul gifts. They're saying, yes, go with the flow. You're being more in attunement or balanced to be more in alignment with your heart's song and your heart's desires is what it's saying at this time. Yes, they're saying. Let me see what these have to say for you. What other messages do you have for Trish, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self. Am I supposed to take that one too? This one? Okay, so you two, you're like the third or fourth person that got this card. Got the Prephinite, which is release and declutter of the heart chakra. Now, this could also mean to do some like spring cleaning in your house, declutter your house. When you declutter the energies or declutter your house, it declutters the energies in your mind as well. So make sure that you're doing that, clearing out space, giving to people that are in need maybe, but it's also talking about clearing out the energy of overthinking things, underthinking things, maybe even releasing people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you or serve you a purpose. Yes, they're saying this could also mean that you're going through an emotional, a purging of the emotional body or something of that sort. Yes. Hi, honey. How are you, Jades? Thank you for being here. Amethyst is talking about your intuition and third eye chakra, and I'm hearing trust. So I feel as if there may be some confusion as you're going through like this heart chakra declutter or decluttering of these different thought processes and stuff like that, that you may not be trusting as much in your intuition or the connection that you have. You may even be seeing auras and objects move is what I'm getting a sense of. So if you're seeing that, it's not you going crazy. This is actually happening to you. You're going through some sort of cellular healing is what I'm feeling from this. So you may be going through ascension symptoms. If you're not used to what ascension symptoms are, make sure that you look up that video that I have. It's on one of my playlists. Because you may be going through some of those things at this time. Yes, I'm hearing definitely purging. So trusting in your intuition is going to help you a lot on seeing what your next steps is in everything that you do. So pay attention to those repeated thoughts, those intuitive knowings, those connections with spirit that are telling you to go this way. Repeatedly pay attention to those. They're also asking you to pay attention to numbers and animal spirit guides. So when you're seeing animals out in public or on TV, or maybe you're reading a magazine and you see a certain animal over and over and over again, look up that animal symbolism and see if there's some sort of connection there. It may have extra messages to give you. Anyway, Trish, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Alea and then Jazz. And Jays, was you wanting a reading, hun? And I know I should already know your name by now, but it's something else, correct? Please forgive me. Okay, so Alea, I see your question, and before I even do the reading, now most of the time I don't take questions because whatever spirit wants to tell you is what spirit's wanting to tell you, but they're going to tell you this already. So as I'm just reading the question, they're saying the job will come up for you to get, but it's not the job for you. So you may take it, but what I'm feeling is there's something better for you. Pay attention to the doors that are opening up for you at this time. So let's see what the cards have to say, and we'll get a little bit deeper into your reading real quick. What cards? Fairies instantly. Fairies, what messages do you have for Alea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. All of them? You know, I'm sitting here looking at these cards because this first card, I know what it is, have always known what it is, and I always receive energies off of it and stuff, and I am completely being about it because I asked, like, is it not supposed to be a card for me? No, it's for her. So let's see. I got you, Jordan. See what they have to say in the book for it. Why would I be blocked off? And they must want you to know what the book has to say, because I I know this card. This is crazy. Duty, willingness, joyful participation, virtue. What is needed here is not only an awareness of duty, but a merry approach to it. This job has to be done, so one might as well do it willingly. Progress through this dance maze, step by step, lithy and lighty. Take joy and pride in achievement. Approach the work with zeal, zest, and zing, and perhaps even a little zaniness as well. Otherwise, you might as well not bother. Well, almost. So instantly, as I finished up that one sentence and I was getting ready to go on, I'm seeing like this job opportunity is one of many to come. Okay, so yes, you can take this job. Yes, it would be good for you, but it's not the job for you. It's not where you're meant to be. There's going to be other things that come that's going to bring you closer and closer and closer to what really is what you desire. Okay, so there's going to be some soul lessons, some growth, some things of that sort. However, they're saying that new friendships are going to form. Okay, there's some sort of new friendships forming. This may be talking about at this new job or through somebody that maybe did the interview or something, because I feel like you're sitting across from somebody that it's referring to, but this could be anybody and everybody. But I feel like there's new friendships forming. You may be being asked to let go of some friendships that you've had for a very long time. Maybe they no longer resonate with you or what have you, but they're saying new friendships are definitely in the works. Gawacha is talking about illusionary fears, doubts, projections of energy that are lower vibrating. So it's asking you, when you're thinking about this job, not to project doubt or fear out, but see yourself getting that job, see yourself doing that job, see yourself interacting with people at the job, blah, 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 blah. Act as if you already have it, even if you don't. Yes, they're saying, ding, ding, ding. I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So we are the architects of our life. If we're putting out low vibrating thoughts, it could possibly keep us from getting that job. Okay, so whatever it is, make sure that you're doing that. Stop with the negative thoughts. Just allow yourself to be okay with it. But I feel like it's not your last destination. It's not the job that you're meant to have forever, if that helps you. But it's definitely something that'll be open for you to do, is what I feel. Yes, they're saying. What cards do I get to? Thank you. Well, get out of your head about it. True, because I enjoy doing art in this job as an Italian restaurant. Okay, well, I do see that you will probably take the job, but you have other options, is what I feel. And they may not be coming to you right away, but you'll know exactly what to do when those options do come. So make sure that you're just going with the flow, not allowing your projections of fears or doubts to get in the way, because that will stop you from receiving what it is that you want. Stay out of your head. It's saying inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. Okay. Again, I don't feel like this is the career that you're supposed to have. So those new beginnings may come up in a different type of career path. Maybe at this Italian restaurant, you're going to find somebody, meet somebody that knows somebody that's going to put you into a different position somewhere else, or maybe even a second position, because I felt the word second coming through. So maybe a second position that's going to lead you somewhere else. Everything that you do is going to lead you closer and closer to what you want to do. Okay. What it is that you desire for your life. If that's for you to be an artist, then that's what you need to put out to the universe. I want to be an artist. What's going to help me to get there? It could be some random things. It has nothing to do with art. And you're like, okay, this don't make any sense. But it's asking you to follow guidance, even if it doesn't make sense, that these new beginnings, are good of those lower vibrating energies. The void is saying, stop, embrace winter in the great cosmic wound. Okay, this is saying whatever it is that you're putting time and energy into that is not being fulfilled, or maybe you're like, okay, I understand why it's not happening for me because I've been putting so much time and energy into staying positive about this. Well, if it happens that way, it's because it's not meant for you. There's something better coming. So always know that when those things that you're putting time and energy into and staying positive about, when they don't happen, it's because something better is coming. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. But anyway, it's asking you to stop putting energy into the things that are no longer serving you. So maybe it's just talking about having lower vibrating energies of fear, of doubt, of not getting this certain job, or not being able to be an artist like you want to full time, or whatever it is. Okay. Your life is a canvas. Be the artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. So during the times when you're going through these different stages of working through these jobs, finding out how to get closer to what you desire and all that stuff, it's asking you to still be creative, still be the artist that you want to be, manifest through being positive by seeing things already turning out, blah, 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 whatever it is. Okay. Put time and energy into those things, as well as these jobs or these careers that aren't going to make much sense at the time. And you might wonder, well, why am I staying here for just 2 months? It's because you're going to meet somebody, you're going to learn the lessons that you need to do, and then you're going to move on to whatever it is that's going to get you closer to what you desire. And then you're going to work there for so long, and you're going to meet whoever it is that you need to meet. You're going to, learn the lessons that you need to learn, and so on and so on and so on. And then eventually you're going to meet the right person or right people, and they're going to be like, hey, we got you hooked up. And then you can do your music, you can do your art, you can do your writing, whatever it is that you do, because I feel like you're multi-talented. Yes. I feel like almost like an Aries energy with you. Are you an Aries by any chance? Or a fire sign? Possibly even a Scorpio, because I feel with a Scorpio, fire and water, but actually I feel kind of all of the energies with a Scorpio. But anyway, it's asking you to continue to manifest things by being positive. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. I got Jazz, if you're here, and then Jordan. If there's anybody else that wants to be put on the list, please let me know now. I've only got room for a couple more people, and then I'm going to end this live feed. Awesome. Awesome, Alea. Do that then, honey. Whatever it is that you want to. Your Venus is in Scorpio. That makes sense. Love it. Awesome. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Maybe this college is even where you're going to meet some of these people, because I see many opportunities. So, so much can happen when you're going to college. Who knows? Good luck to you, though, hun. Okay, so Jazz, are you still here, hun? And Jordan, if you're still here. If there's anybody else that wants a Jala, I got you, hun. You're very welcome, Alea. Okay, Jazz, if you're not here, I'm going to move on to Jordan. I'm not seeing you reply to me. And then I hope I'm saying it right, Jala. And Jordan, just so you know, hon, I don't normally take questions. If Spirit wants you to know the answer to that answer will definitely come through. If not, I apologize, but that's just how it goes. Spirit will answer. I actually don't let, you might not have heard me yet, but I don't let people ask questions. You can put it out there like you are right now. And what will happen is if Spirit wants to answer it, Spirit will answer it. If not, they don't. It just is what it is. But let's see what cards I start out with. Thank you. So this is going to be for Jordan. I guess Jazz Winder is not here. Okay, so instantly they're telling me that there is a long journey ahead. And I'm talking, this is Jordan, this is for you. And this is an answer to your question. I'm not really for sure what the question is, but they're saying this is an answer to the question. There's a long journey ahead, ups and downs, of course. This could be for anyone, but they're saying for you in romance and love, there is a long journey ahead. There's a lot of lessons to be learned. The whoever your soulmate is, you've had many lifetimes with, you already know that probably. But it's saying that there could be some seriousness to it, a feeling of like potency. And I feel like that could go either way. Potency and like a lower vibrating energy when you're feeling those lows of lows when it comes to connection with this long journey in love. And this could be Okay, hear me out. This could be a long journey, meaning there's many different partners, okay? But they are all leading you, kind of just like I was telling the person before you about the job. They're all leading you to the one, okay? You're going to learn a lot of lessons, but there's things that have to be learned along the way. But it's asking you to nurture yourself, that you're a positive role model. People probably look up to you. A lot of people probably come to you for inspiration or guidance. It's asking you to give of your time and of your nurturing energy. So whatever that means for you. Okay, I was told to go to the fairy cards. I see you, Liz. How are you, hun? What other messages? Finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. So there's an energy of light being cast upon shadows. So if there is, like, what this means is you may have been questioning certain things, yeah, maybe praying about a certain thing that's going on in your life, and you've been asking for answers and the answers aren't coming to you, or you feel like you're not getting any closer to the results that you want or something like that. But they're saying, okay, now that you're asking, we're going to give you a little bit more information. We might not give it all to you at one time, because there's life lessons that you need to learn when it comes to like love and romance and the connection with your soulmates. I'm saying soulmates because there's more than one. Okay, you have way more than one, but it's saying, we're going to give you some more information about this. We're going to lead you towards more answers to what you're asking, but it's not going to be what you're seeking, because it's almost like the one question that you're asking has multiple answers. Okay, so you're going to receive the answers as you're supposed to, if that makes sense. But anyway, there's pure potential when it comes to connection with soulmates. And I'm saying soulmates again, because I'm feeling like there's more than one that's going to come into your life. We learn from all of them. Some of these could be friendships that are soulmates that are going to help you to become a better partner with somebody that's a romantic partner, if that makes sense. They're saying yes. What other messages do you have, please, for Jordan? Love, romance, finance. Where did it go? Oh. Estasis is talking about ecstasy, bliss, joy, joyful participation, enlightenment, awareness, potential again. So there's a lot of things coming out with this card that normally don't come out. So this is a number 2 card, which is about duality, keeping one foot in the spiritual and one foot in the human side of things. So it's asking you to connect with meditation at this time. Yes, yes, yes. They're saying if you're not somebody that meditates, that's going to help you to get clear answers on what it is that you're trying to get answers about. And I feel like this is referring to soulmates, love, romance is what you want answers to. But again, they're saying not all of your soulmates are romantic partners or would be romantic partners. So you're going to have friendships that are going to form with soulmates that you're going to have just this deep connection with, that are going to help you to heal certain aspects of yourself that will enable you to have better romantic relationships. I hope that I'm not confusing you. Yes, they're saying, so I probably am. I apologize. Thank you. Surrender to the divine. Okay, they're saying throw your hands up in the air. Say, okay, God, universe, angels, guides, I can't do it on my own. Higher self, I can't do it on my own. I'm asking you to guide, lead, and instruct me in the right direction. What kind of relationships do I need to let go of so that I can form new ones? What kind of patterns do I need to release so that I can be in a more nurturing energy, somebody that is more giving of love than wanting to receive, or more in balance of giving and receiving, something of that sort, because those things are coming up. But it's asking you to surrender to everything, that surrender everything to God, that things as you surrender, you'll start seeing, you will start to see will be turning around for you. Hi, NC. What's your name, hun? I'll put you on the list, or do you want to go by NC? Anyway, there's some sort of cycle to the way that you think about things that is coming full circle, or turning around for you. So maybe if you're feeling certain, I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like they're showing me, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm going to try to pull one more card and see if I can get a better understanding of how to tell you this. Okay, so this card is referring to processing through fear. So any kind of fears that you have that may have to do with your soulmate or soulmates, Process through them as fast as they come. This is also talking about seeing things from a different angle. It could also be talking about like some sort of passion. And I don't know what it's referring to, but the word passion is coming up. So I don't know. I'm a little bit stuck on that. So the ship is an indicator of success, riches. This could be financial security, but I feel like this is talking about more of riches in love, riches in togetherness, community, what have you. Something of that sort. And they're saying yes. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Okay, guys, after NC, I'm not taking any more people. I'm going to be closing after NC. So let me just put this on my thing real quick. No problem, Jordan. You're welcome, hun. Okay, guys. So I've got, if Jazz is back, I got you, and then Jala, Liz, and then NC, and then no more people after NC. So Jazz, if you're here, let me know that you're here. If not, I'm going to be moving on to Jala if you are here, and then Liz, and then NC. So I guess it's between Jazz, Jala. We'll see. Give them a few seconds. I know it takes a few before I actually see people's comments after they comment. But you're welcome, Jordan. Thank you for being here, hun. Much love to you. Okay, Jala. Thank you. Okay, Jala and Liz are here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Jala. I hope I'm saying your name right, hun. I apologize if I'm not. What cards am I supposed to begin with? Thank you. What messages do you have for Jala, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. Okay, so instantly these cards are talking about love, romance, not like love, friends and family. This is talking about love and romance, like in a romantic way. This is talking about new opportunities and that. So if you're already with somebody, expect that to become a deeper love, even more of a friendship and romantic connection, deepening or forming is what I'm hearing. And it's asking you to be open to receiving. So if there's anything that if you feel like you need to do that, you can work with Archangel Michael at this time. But I'm really feeling like this sense of renewal or this sense of goodness, enlightening of the heart or an awakening of the heart. So this is asking you to just be open to new romantic endeavors, or even if you're already with somebody, maybe a new level of romance with that person. But I feel like it's kind of talking about somebody new. Yes, they're saying. So whoever that is for you. What cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Jala? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to take them all? The two that are up? Thank you. So karmic relationships is talking about polarities, Orion energy, soul growth, and conflict. So a lot of times when I see the karmic relationship card, this is referring to people that are not soulmates, but they're just relationships that come maybe the same type of energies from other lifetimes that you've lived that still need to be healed. So they're coming to be healed. So what I feel like this is talking about new opportunities in love is there's going to be a lot of things that need to be healed. So this person may trigger you to see bad things about yourself that need to be changed or adjusted, or, those character defects, so to speak. They may also trigger you to see your assets, those good things about you that you need to share with the world or bring out and not be afraid to show people, things of that sort. So those are the type of lessons that you may see come up with this relationship that it's talking about. However, I feel like it's going to be a deepening of love for self, for other people, that you learn through this connection. Yes, they're saying. Harith is talking about longing for home, homesick for the stars. So you may be a starseed connection. Yes, they're saying this is a connection. Okay, I feel like this is talking about a few different ones. Andromedans are coming up. Hi, Ahana. I am actually closing for the night after NC. I've already got too many people on the list, so I apologize. Please come back. Not tomorrow, but the following day. I will be on around the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, whatever it is now. But anyway, this is referring to you being a starseed connection with Andromedan, and I'm hearing something called alias. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it, but alias, it's coming up. So you may want to meditate and connect with the intentions of connecting with alias. Okay, just as it sounds, alias. I don't know what it is. Never heard of it. I have no understanding of or anything like that, but I feel like this is referring to like a starseed connection that you have. It's some place that you've already seeded, help evolve spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, what have you, help to rise through higher states of consciousness, help to bring peace, love, and light to that planet or that star system. Yes, they're saying universe. It may be a universe. Alias, again, is what it's called. So just intending on connecting with that eventually. It may take several days of connecting with it, but eventually you'll get there. They're saying yes. What other messages do you have, please, for Jala? Love, romance. Thank you. The roar is talking about wild energy, pure potential, enthusiastic energy, and upliftment or moving forward type of energy. Yes, I'm hearing. Again, I'm feeling new opportunities abound. So I feel, again, like this is talking about romance, new love. If you're already with somebody, you may not be with them very much longer, and you may be moving into another relationship. This person may be a karmic relationship. However, if you aren't with somebody, expect that somebody is definitely coming along. Somebody that you need to be open to. They're going to teach you a lot of soul lessons, give you a lot of information that is going to help your soul to grow. Okay. Yes, always try contacting your spirit guide. Definitely, for sure. You probably have more than one. I'd say that you do. Most people do. So even perhaps connecting with them at this time will help. But these two cards for sure are talking about some sort of romance, and this is in the physical. So yeah, lessons of love, lessons of judgment, being non-judgmental, unconditional love, being of receiving, being able to receive love. All of that has to do with love is coming up in this reading for you. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Liz, you're next. And then I have NC, and I won't be doing any more readings tonight, guys. I apologize. Yeah, hun. Sorry, Denise. The list is closed. I've got too many on the list now, hun. I'm going to be finishing up these last two readings, and I'm done for the night. I won't be here tomorrow. Actually, I plan on doing a Facebook Live tomorrow. I should have told you guys that. Around 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, whatever it is here right now. I never can keep up with that stuff. But here in Ohio. Okay, Liz, are you here, hun? It looks like you was a few minutes ago, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're still here. Yes, they said. What cards do I start with for Liz, please? Thank you. I'm going to shuffle these just a second here. I see that you're here, NC. Thank you. Let me get to Liz, and then I'll do yours, and we'll be finishing up here. Again, thank you to anybody who has been sharing my channel information with other people, sharing these readings or what have you. My channel is growing a lot since I've been doing these live feeds, and I've been picking up on a lot more clients. So thank you guys for either donating as well as getting services. If you would like to receive a service, healing, reading, channeling, what have you, you can do that by checking out my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. I do have a special going on. I'm probably going to end up keeping it because I have really been getting very busy with the special, but it's a combo for a 10-card reading as well as a 10-card reading as well as a body scan and a healing. I got sidetracked for a second, but anyway, that's $123 US. It takes about an hour and a half to do, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, Liz, this one's going to be for you, hon. What messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. Okay, so I think that we've already talked about this before. You being a starseed, and it's asking you to connect with your starseed origins or what have you during meditation, set intentions to do just that. And it's going to help you to gain a deeper understanding, a deeper perspective of what is going on in your life at this time. I feel like there's major shifts that are happening, breakthroughs, they're saying. Some sort of breakthrough is happening for you, upgrades to your DNA, downloads of information about who you are, who you're meant to be, things of that sort. It's asking you to find some sort of common ground, some kind of balance. So it's asking you to stay 1 foot in the physical, doing physical things with your family and going to work and, maybe even watching TV here and there, what have you. But it's also asking you to put time into prayer, meditation, manifestation, healing of certain things, connection with your ancestors and your starseed origins. Yes, they're saying it's going to really help you at this time. Again, Egyptian connection is coming out. I don't know if I had told you about that before, but I felt like I was supposed to be telling you that, like I had been telling you that, or not. Let me slow down. Like I had already told you that before. Either way it goes, connection with the Egyptian ancestors will help you at this time, but it's going to help you to receive hidden secrets, lost wisdom, hidden knowledge, something to do with tones, musical tones, or something to do with tones. And I'm literally seeing like crystals holding a certain tones or vibration or something of that sort. Maybe you're starting to pick up on them, or I don't know, but it's connecting with my ear right now, and it's kind of hurting the deep inner part of my ear. So that may even be something that you're awakening to, some sort of gift that you're awakening to. Yes, they're saying. What cards do I go to now? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. Am I supposed to take all three of those? The bottom. What about these two? I wasn't told to take this last card, but I'm going to tell you what it is anyway. Anyway, the next card that came out is talking about connection with friends, but this is referring to your starseed ancestors, the Egyptians. I feel like King Tut is even one of your connections here. I have a connection with King Tut. I actually feel like I've had such a deep connection with him that I felt like I was him in another lifetime. Don't know that I was, but it felt so deep. So this is talking about deep connections with some of your starseed ancestors, your elders, what have you. Yes, start forming those connections if you're not already. Tailing the Slip is talking about acute intellect, intelligence, discernment, enlightenment, knowings is what I'm hearing with this card, but acute intellect, awareness, knowings, things of that sort. You may be indecisive or confused about these connections that you have. They're saying just keep continuing to work on those connections. Meditation is where it's at. If you're not somebody that meditates, make sure that you're doing that. I'm not taking anybody else on the list, hon. It's already closed for the night. I apologize. I will be on Facebook tomorrow. It is healings, readings, and empowerment and more with Trish Poe and Unique Me 303. So go check out that group on Facebook, and I will be doing this tomorrow, and then as well on Friday. I'm sorry, Saturday morning on YouTube. I will be back doing readings again live. But anyway, you may be decisive or confused or not really knowing what exactly you're supposed to be doing, but it's saying, you have to be bad at something before you're good at something before you have to be bad. So just close your eyes and set intentions on connecting with your starseed ancestors. And even if it takes 10 times of meditating before you start to see a face of somebody or hear something or see visuals about something you're supposed to connect with, or you just have a connection, whatever it is, keep doing it. Okay. Sometimes it takes days and days and days, and patience and trust. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. I'm not taking all of these. All of them? Okay. They said, yes, you are. All right. So the key to success. All right. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be successful in whatever it is. I feel like it's referring to this connection with the lost wisdom, the knowledge, the knowings is what they're saying. But anyway, there could be some kind of enemies that try to come your way. I'm feeling like this is talking about psychic attacks of some sort. So feeling as if you know exactly what